I'm Dr. Douglas Street. I'm a general practitioner in Montego Bay, Jamaica. Today, I want to speak to you about kidney disease, in particular, kidney failure. Can it be reversed? Now, the kidneys perform very important functions in our bodies. Of course, it helps to purify the blood of toxins. It also helps to maintain the acidity in our blood at a normal level. It helps to remove excessive fluid from our bodies. And it produces a hormone called erythropoietin, which stimulates the bone marrow to produce red blood cells. Now, when a person has kidney failure, all of these functions suffer. So, toxins build up in your blood, the blood count falls, the acidity rises, and there's retention of fluid inside of our body. Kidney disease is associated with diabetes and hypertension, and so you oftentimes find it in these persons. Now, one of the important factors behind kidney disease is inflammation. Now, as we have discussed before, inflammation is what causes these conditions, the diabetes and the hypertension. So it's not surprising that inflammation is associated with kidney failure. Now, I have written a book recently about inflammation. It's called Beyond the Prescription, Reducing Inflammation. And it shows the different factors that cause inflammation levels in the body to be high and how they can be reduced. It's available on Amazon, in the ebook version and the physical version. So anybody who has kidney disease, or is a family member with kidney disease, or if you're treating kidney disease, then this information will be invaluable to you, because as part of treating this kidney disease, it's important to address the inflammation issue as well. I'm going to show you how important it is with a couple of examples. I have this patient. She has diabetes, she has hypertension, high cholesterol. She's on medication, and in recent times, her kidney function has started to deteriorate. Despite certain measures that were taken, it still continued until we discovered that she had a lot of mold in her roof, and of course, when she was able to stay out of that room, then you find that her kidney function improved. Whenever time she went back into the room, it started to deteriorate again. So it seems as if mold actually plays a very important role in kidney disease. Now, mold is a fungus. It grows in places where you have water getting into the building material, walls, and so on. And you may see it on the wall. You may see it as a fluffy looking thing there, lifting the paint up. It's very important to address that. It's not something that is good to have in your house or in your business. It seems to cause a lot of health problems. Now, there's another patient who he had what we call end-stage renal disease. Now, let me just show you how bad his kidney disease was. The normal range for the parameters that we use are bun and creatinine. The normal range for the bun is up to about 7, and the creatinine is about 125 thereabouts. His bun went up to 37, and his creatinine was about 1300. So they're quite elevated. He was actually on dialysis. Now, this was a fairly healthy man we're talking about, in his late 30s, and it was quite surprising to him and those who care about him that he actually had this problem. Now, he actually works as a mechanic. He handles chemicals and all these things. So, of course, I advise him to steer from the chemicals, and we addressed other areas to help reduce inflammation. For example, the microbiome. That also seems to play a very important role in kidney disease. So we address all of those things, the diet and so on. And within a space of 2 months, it was a dramatic improvement in his renal function. He moved from 37 down to about 20, and the other parameters is creatinine came down as well, his calcium level in his blood improved, phosphate level improved. So there was quite a remarkable improvement. His blood pressure reduced from I think it was 200 over 120 down to about 140 over 90 in the space of 2 months. So there was quite a bit of improvement. Now what we found out subsequently was that he also has a lot of mold in his house. So I advised him to ensure that he deals with that, and he seems to have responded well to that. So so kidney disease, kidney failure, it's something which we can address by taking certain important steps. By empowering your knowledge, you can actually get very good improvements. No, and this can have dramatic impact on individuals, and in fact on our health system. If we can reduce the number of persons who need to get this life-saving measure, then we can spend those resources on other things. So empower yourself with the knowledge. Get a copy of the book, especially if you have any of these conditions or if you're at risk for it. And I suspect that you may also enjoy the same results that this person's had. Have a good day.